You are tuned into the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. This is our Smackdown Live, Smackdown 1000 review of this week's Smackdown Live. I am the host, the man of the hour, Carmine. I am joined by the architect of this show, Mr. Preston Brown. Say what up.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to the positive side of the podcast. I can't wait to talk about this Smackdown 1000.
Yes. The Blue Brand did me and Tommy proud this past Tuesday, people. This past Tuesday, it really did. SmackDown was awesome. SmackDown was an awesome show. I enjoyed it. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into our opening segment. Was the return of the most must-see talk show in WWE, Truth TV. This Truth TV was absolutely awesome.
It was amazing, man.
It was so fun. Like, yo, bro, I didn't think I would be so excited to see a dance break.
Yeah.
I was so excited. Like, I'm not talking about what happened at the end. I'm talking about like in the beginning when Carmelo was like, hold on, dance break, and then they started dancing. I'm like, yo, and Truth looking so stupid. He be cabbage patching and shit. Like, it's just so dumb, bro.
Yo, you could tell. You know what makes this a lot better is you could tell they having so much fun.
Yes, they having so much. Like, you can see it in Carmella's face. She's having a fucking ball.
Yeah.
Like, she's having the best time of her life. Like, she's having a blast, and Truth is having fun. Like, he's in prime segments. Like, and I'm so happy to see that, man. R-Truth is one of those guys.
He deserve it, man.
You root for, bro. You root for. Not everybody has to win a fucking title to be successful. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't have to be that way. Like, and to see him in prime segments, whether there's comedy or not, it's entertaining. And that's what people want to see. The crowd was chanting True TV, bro. True TV. Like, so before True wanted to present his guest, basically we had Stephanie McMahon come out, did her Stephanie McMahon thing, whatever. And then we had Shane McMahon come out, did his Shane McMahon
with another
thing.
pair of fresh J's as usual.
Yeah, Shane stay clean, bro. That's all I gotta say, bro. He stayed clean, bro. And then we had a surprise. We had Vince McMahon come out. We had the chairman come out. Well, I actually was surprised about that. I didn't think he was gonna come out. Like, I didn't think Vince McMahon was gonna come out. I actually was surprised. You would think something like that wouldn't be surprising. Like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But
I was surprised too, because that's like a Raw type of thing.
Yeah, it really did. And he came out. And he didn't say much word. He just saying nobody wants to see you two bickering or fighting. You know what they want to see? A dance break. And they went to the dance break.
Yo, when I tell you I was crying laughing when I seen that, man. Oh my God, man. And why does everybody who was born in the 70s as white dance like that? Like, they dance. they need to do a fast or a slow version of the Ric Flair.
Yo, but you know what's funny? Did you catch this? You know what's funny? When Shane came out, right? When Shane came out and the music stops and then the chants, the fans was chanting Shane O'Mac. And then Stephanie was like, oh, yeah, you always get this reaction. Why can't I get this reaction? I looked at it like, damn, Steph, you salty as fuck. Yeah. Like, she genuinely, I felt like that was a genuine question. Genuine. Like, she was like, damn, like, I can never get, stop being a bitch.
Exactly.
Like, you know what you mean? Like, stop being a bitch and you'll get the reaction. And be likable. And you'll get the reaction.
And defend Raw with some stupid lines like, oh, this is a show, but we're the longest running. Like, it don't matter, Steph. That's not even a good argument.
Stop trying to dominate the roster, including the men, and you'll be likable.
Oh, man.
like, bro, like, you don't wonder why you don't get the reaction. You're not going to get that reaction. You know why Vince McMahon, when he comes back, he gets reactions? Because wrestlers get over on Vince McMahon. He lets them get over on them. Mm-hmm. Stephanie doesn't.
This is why a couple times.
This is why no matter what Vince McMahon says to the fans or about the fans as a heel, whenever he's gone for a little while and returns, he will get a humongous pop.
I was surprised too because I thought a lot of people didn't like him.
Nobody likes rich people. No, I'm being honest. Like, the average middle class, lower class, they don't like rich people.
But I mean,
most people are snobby and everything. But what I'm saying is, what I'm getting at is, the difference between Vince McMahon is not only is because basically it's WWE, his company, he created all of this. We got to watch over the years with Vince McMahon get his ass kicked.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what made Vince McMahon likable to the fans.
But I mean, like, you know how these people online be like, "Oh, this is Vince's fault. He's ruining wrestling. I can't wait till he dies." So when I saw people cheering for him, I was like, "Whoa, that's kind of different." Because I swear, 99%.
But there was probably people at home that was still saying that. But the people in the when it's the crowd and people in attendance, those people in attendance don't think like that.
Yeah, they just happy to see him in real life.
Yeah, because they're in the crowd. They're the ones at the show. They're gonna be hyped to see whoever. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Especially a Vince McMahon, which is rare. Like, it's rare for Vince McMahon. Nowadays, it's rare for Vince McMahon to show up.
Yeah, you only gonna see him like once a year, maybe.
Exactly. So for that Washington crowd to get Vince McMahon, they're gonna be hyped.
That's true. That is
man.
True.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and get into our first match of the night. Was actually kind of surprising. Was this advertised before? Because I thought it was AJ and Daniel Bryan versus Samoa Joe and The Miz.
I don't know if it was advertised before. Was it?
I could have sworn. No, I could have, because that was the match that they said. That was gonna be. They said that last week. When was it? I'm confused. When was it changed to the Usos?
I don't know. That's a good question.
I'm really confused
because I don't know why they would do that if the Miz is in the qualifying match with Rusev.
But that's what was changed.
Oh, it was changed. Okay.
It was changed because if you go back and watch SmackDown's episode last week, they were announcing the matches that were going to happen this week, and one of the matches was AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan versus Samoa Joe and The Miz. That was one of the matches that I don't know if they made a mistake or coming into SmackDown 1000 they just did like a last minute change
because of Vince.
Maybe they did a last minute change and realized, oh shit, they want The Miz in the tournament, the World Tournament, so they made that change. Which I'm not complaining about the change. We still got a really good match between these four guys, which you know we would.
Yeah.
But I like the match. It was good chemistry. We did get a spot in the match where Daniel Bryan accidentally hit AJ Styles to really build that up, and then Usos caught them both with super kicks and then double super kicks, and then got that W, which I enjoyed.
Yeah,
what
man.
about you, bro?
I mean, I like this match a lot, man. It was great, man. Yeah, like anytime you put the Usos and Daniel Bryan and AJ on paper, I'm gonna give it a B+ at the least, even if I didn't watch it, because you already know what you about to get. It's gonna be a great match, man. These are great wrestlers right here. Why not? The only thing that I did want to happen, and this doesn't even take away from it, since it was SmackDown 1000, I wanted to see like one of the previous general managers kind of like set this match up, just to kind of like get them involved a little bit more in the episode. But besides that,
Teddy Long should have set it up, bro.
Yeah, like they're like, oh, we're the GM's page, let us take control of some matches, whatever. Like, all right, you could announce the next tag people to go against Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles, and he'd be like, all right, I picked the Usos or whatever, like something like that. But the match was dope. Can't say nothing bad about it.
Yeah. Or they could have had like a situation where AJ and Daniel Bryan, AJ or Daniel Bryan could have came out, started talking for like a couple minutes. The other one comes in. The other one basically interrupts them, just talk a couple, and then Teddy Long comes out. Yeah, was like, you two gonna be in a tag team match.
There you go.
And then you know what I mean. Like, something like that would have been cool too. Yeah, that would have been cool.
Instead of having him and Vicky Guerrero and all three of them just pop out looking like the intro of an anime series when they show all the characters, like they should have just had them get
that
like
was wild. That was wild. I was like, what the hell?
What just happened?
What the hell is that, bro?
But it's all good, man. It ain't nothing serious.
All right, guys. So next segment we have on the show, guys. This is a segment that I didn't think would give me nostalgia type goosebumps.
Oh,
but it did.
Yeah.
But it really did. Like, I was so surprised because we see Randy Orton all the time. We see Triple H. Yeah, we don't see Bautista or Ric Flair. But to see the four of them come out together and Line in the Sand is played in the background, them walking, Batista's doing his hype thing, and like, bro, I've got goosebumps right now talking about it, bro. Like, shit, real shit. Like, that's when nostalgia works. that's right there is when nostalgia works. Like, I was absolutely like just floored. Like, it was great. Another thing that was great about the segment is Randy Orton didn't break character. Yeah, he came out with them. We didn't break character.
Mm-hmm.
He still did. He's a heel, and he still talked like a heel. Absolutely. He said, "I'm better than every single one of you in this ring. I've been better than every single one in this ring." Mm-hmm. And he's talking shit about Bautista, talking shit about Triple H, talking about all of them, which is great.
Hours in a makeup chair than in the ring.
Exactly, which is great. And then the highlight of this segment was Bautista. Yeah. Like, I was like, wow, Bautista got on the mic. First he said, Orton, I'm going to ignore that. I'm going to ignore that for now. Like, I'm going to ignore it. Ignore what you said. But everything that he was saying, you know, I felt everything that he was saying. Like, it felt so genuine.
It was good to hear from Bautista, man. It was really good.
And Bautista was fucking on fire. And I forgot that he's from Washington. Like, that was so now I'm like, okay, I'm okay with it. Makes sense for you to have Evolution, because I think I know 1000 probably would have wanted Ric Flair, whatever. It's in Batista's hometown.
Yeah.
Cool. And Batista got the most time on the mic, which is great. And they also, I know you probably wouldn't want to see this match. Honestly, I don't care. I'm not gonna say I don't want to see this match, only because it's not one of those returning superstar matches that nostalgia moments that we've seen all the time. We haven't seen this since the last time they wrestled, and that was like 2006. So, and I'm talking about Batista versus Triple H.
Oh, I want to see that.
So at the end of the segment, guys, Batista was like, "I done it all on he said to Triple H, this guy, he's done everything. He's done everything, except beat me." Dropped the mic, and that look on Batista's face was awesome.
And Triple H looked at him like, what? And Batista was looking like, you heard what I said. Like,
bro, that look was the animal. That was the animal, bro, and that was great. Mm-hmm. But all in all, it was just a fantastic segment. What are the highlights for you in the segment, President?
Oh, man, the whole thing was a highlight. First and foremost, I want to say this, because there's some people who are pretty much bickering about the fact, Evolution is not even a Smackdown thing, it's a Raw thing. That's true. I agree with you guys. But each and every person that was in Evolution was on SmackDown at one time. So you're going to tell me if all four of them was on SmackDown and they didn't do nothing Evolution related, you guys wouldn't be upset? I know you guys would. So it's like, why not do that? It was a perfect moment. It gave me goosebumps. Like I told you earlier, I wish there was some pyro, but that's petty stuff, so it don't even matter. Yeah. But what was a highlight to me is, like I said, Bautista. I like Bautista a lot. A lot of people used to trash him. Now people are like, oh, man, I miss Bautista. It's the whole Man of Steel effect, whatever. But the funnier part about it is, while all this stuff was going on, like, if you look at Randy Orton's expression to certain things that happened to him, the way he was dying. He was
dying laughing. Yo Orton could not hold back. He could not hold himself, bro. He was dying.
Oh my god! And I liked it because it felt genuine. It was like a bunch of guys that just finally got to hang out again, and it was like having fun. Like when
they looked like they missed each other.
They looked like they missed each other. Like when Bautista said, he was like, "Rick, keep that in your pants." Family show.
They were dying. Yeah, they were dying. Triple H was dying. He couldn't hold it.
But Randy didn't know what that meant, and then Triple H whispered it in his ear, and then Randy was like, "Oh shoot!" And then he started laughing. I was like, "Yo,
you saw Batista with his arm when he walked through. He was swinging his arm like Ric
Flair.
Like, I was like, yo, Batista is wild now, bro.
He's man, dude, man. I loved it, man. What can I say about it? It was perfect.
That was a great nostalgia moment segment. Like we've talked about it. We're annoyed with these nostalgia acts that WWE keeps going to.
But this
is one they barely ever go to.
It's perfect, man.
So that's why this works.
It's perfect, man. Because it don't feel forced. They're all just being natural, being genuine. On Raw, when you see the DX reunion, they both are trying to impersonate themselves at 21. On the Evolution thing on SmackDown, it felt like they were being their age and they was just hanging out with each other. Yeah, and it felt normal. But I loved it, man. I loved it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely a good something. Now, we're not gonna really talk about this. There was a qualifying match between the Miz and Rusev. Rusev lost because of Aiden English, and basically Rusev pretty much destroyed Aiden English after the match. But you could tell it was kind of pressed for time because they cut that. They cut right away. But yeah, that basically happened. So
Yeah.
the next segment that we had on the show is the cutting edge with the Radar Superstar
Hey.
Edge. I missed Edge. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I miss Edge, bro. Another goosebump moment when he came out, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Edge is one of the guys. Edge is one of the guys.
Pyro in that spot so much.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Oh, man.
You know what? That was, if there was pyro, if there would ever, if there was ever one spot that needed the pyro, it was that
was
one.
it. That was it.
That's all. That was the only spot that needed pyro,
Exactly.
and they couldn't even do that. Like, come on, bro. like, come on, bro. Like when you told me that, I felt you. I feel you.
At least
really
for the rated R superstar. At least just for him, bro.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. But yo, Edge is one of the superstars, bro. Always when he comes out to that music, because he always comes out, whether he's a heel or a face, it don't matter. He comes out hype as shit every time, bro. And I always loved his entrance. I still listen to his entrance music. That's on my playlist, bro. Like, I love his music. Like, I love that. I love the Evolution song. That's on my playlist.
Evolution
like
song.
Dope. Yeah, that's on my playlist. Like, I love those intros. It's phenomenal.
It felt like that was like around the time they started actually making wrestling songs that were good songs instead of just entrance music.
Yep, exactly. Absolutely. It's kind of pissing me off with Ciampa now because now I'm really liking it.
I like the music,
anyway,
though.
I really like it. It's really annoying. Like, they annoy me with that shit. I wish they didn't do it. I just wish they didn't do it, man. But anyway, we had it was basically a promo segment of Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair, which before Charlotte came out, this was awesome.
It was awesome.
Because Edge was like, Becky, I get it. You're me. I understand. You're underappreciated. You're this and that. But I think you're going too far. And then Becky, oh my God, I love Becky.
Yeah,
I fucking love Becky,
perfect,
bro.
Man. She's perfect.
I fucking love Becky, bro. But she said, I forgot everything that she said, but she said, now get out the champ's ring and watch your neck when you step out the ring.
Yeah, so you won't break it again. I was like, oh, the crowd popped so crazy too.
Bro, and Becky, bro,
She's great,
ever since her heel turn, I have never seen her more confident on the mic.
She's so great, man. She's so great, bro.
And I'm sorry, that it's not a heel turn, guys. I take it back. Well, WWE wanted it to be, but it's not. But anyway, but ever since her little thing began with Charlotte, like, she has been just so good on the microphone. I want a microphone on her in her hand all the time now.
All the time, man. Especially that time when Edge was like, I've been down that road where you pick this belt, this championship over your friends and stuff like that. And at the end of the day, it's by yourself. You're not even going to like yourself. And she was like, I'm not going to like myself. I love myself.
She's like, what she say? She said, I'm not going to like she said, you know what, Edge? You're right. I don't like myself. I love myself. She's smiling, bro. That was
so sinister,
awesome.
bro.
That was so awesome.
And then that little smirk, I was like, "Oh my God, bro, she's killing me."
So awesome. And then you had Charlotte Flair come out, do her little Roman Reigns thing, and then start a fight with Becky Lynch, and then that was the end of the segment. But the highlight of that segment was the Edge and Becky Lynch, conversation and the back and forth, and I thought that was great. Like, I know it was because of the feud, but I felt like, damn, I wish Charlotte didn't come out.
Yeah,
because they were having such a good back and forth.
I loved it, and WWE got to do something about this because as soon as Edge mentioned Charlotte's name, the crowd just started booing, just off the mention of her name.
Yes.
I was like, dang, it's not working. It's not working.
It's not, bro. Like, stop trying. Just make her heel.
Yeah, it's not working, man.
Just make her a heel. Or if you don't want to make her heel, if you want to make it obvious that she's a heel or say she's a heel, just make her do heel shit. So the boos, they're just natural.
Exactly.
We don't have to. It doesn't have to be a blatant heel turn. Just make her do heel shit. That's it. And Becky, is Becky doing heel shit? Yes, she is. But she's the one getting cheered. So, I mean, she's not doing blatant heel shit. Well, sometimes, but most of the time she's not. But
She's
But just have
disrespectful, bro.
Charlotte do the heel shit because she's already getting booed. Just have her do it.
And Becky is so petty because when Charlotte came in
Yes.
there and started talking, she stood there and held the championship up because she knew that was gonna piss that girl off. That
Yep.
was so
Yep.
petty. I'm
It
like,
was
that's
awesome.
petty, bro. Like,
It was
she like, don't even
awesome.
talk to me, bro. Just look at the belt. Just look at the belt.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it
It
was
was
awesome,
awesome,
man.
man. It was awesome. But this was another one, another fabulous segment on this SmackDown. Oh my god, I love these episodes of SmackDown so much. They did this 1000 so well, and another reason why they did this 1000 so well. We're about to get into the best match of the night,
Mm-hmm.
the SmackDown Tag Team Championship match between the Bar, and the New Day.
Dude.
And we had the combination. I understand they had to do it, but my preference is Kofi and Xavier. But they had Big E and Xavier was this time, which it's still it was still a great match. This was a phenomenal match, great back and forth between these two guys, and like, man, this Sheamus being with Cesaro is the absolute best and greatest thing to ever happen to his career.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't give two shits about Sheamus before he was with Cesaro.
Me either.
I really didn't, bro. Because he really wasn't that good. But, like, I love the fact, like, and then what we got, there was a moment in the match, guys, where, this was a great match, great back and forth, plenty of near falls. And then we had a moment in the match where Sheamus did a roll up and he put his foot on the ropes.
Mm-hmm.
And Kofi pushed his foot off the ropes because he was trying to cheat the wins. Like, you gotta do it for real. And then, I think what happened, happened on our side with Cesaro. I was talking to Kofi, and then Xavier tried to go at them, and then they took Xavier out, and then Sheamus and Cesaro surrounded Kofi, about to attack Kofi, and then Big Show came out.
Well.
This is what we were laughing. This is what we were laughing at in the Raw review, guys. But Big Show came out, and but even though I was laughing, I did tell you this. I actually liked this. I liked that this happened because I'm sorry, but the New Day have 3 people. Sheamus and Cesaro have 2.
Mm-hmm.
Sheamus and Cesaro are not supposed to beat 3 people.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is. I just, to be a realist, that's just how it's supposed to be. They're not supposed to be. And it proved that during the match because Sheamus and Cesaro possibly had to win and Kofi threw his foot off the ropes. The third person. So the Big Show came out and acted like, because Sheamus and Cesaro took off the. By the way, I want to mention that it was a little cringy with King and Booker
Oh
T
my
on
god,
commentary.
yes, it was.
That was really
It was so
cringy because
cringy.
they didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They were lost.
King didn't even
They
know
were-
what was going on. You just
Yeah, they were absolutely lost. Like, that was a bad idea. I didn't want to mention it, but I kind of had to.
The way that they did their the commentating on the match, it sounded like it was a bunch of, like, if he was playing 2K19, it sounded like it was 4 creative wrestlers in the ring. Like, oh, the opponent just punched the other opponent. Oh, in his head. Oh, I was like, all right.
Oh my god!
Oh my
But anyway,
god. Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So basically, Big Show acted like he was gonna attack Sheamus and Cesaro.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then he chokeslammed Kofi right through the table. And we had our 151st Big Show heel turn because just last week he was in the qualifying match with Randy Orton and he was a face. But anyway, so was it last week or the week before? I don't remember.
From which one?
When Big Show faced Orton.
That was last week. That was for the
Last week, okay.
That was the main event last week.
Yeah, okay, so yeah. So, and then in the ring, Big E gave Big Show that staying look, and then Sheamus hit him with a bro kick, and then we have new SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, which I am super happy about. I love New Day. I love them to death. But it was time for them, it was time for new champs. New Tag Team Champs on SmackDown. And the New Day, we say this all the time, they don't need the titles.
They don't.
They don't. That act does not need a championship. And I'm so glad that Sheamus and Cesaro have the tag team titles right now. This is awesome, and this is building to a good feud. And I personally like the fact that the Big Show is with them now. It gives them a third man to continue this feud. I don't think this is going to last long at all. So don't get me wrong. I don't think it's going to last long at all. I think give it about a month or 2. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just so the feud could be over. Once the feud is over, then that's it. I don't think it's gonna last very long. So, but anyway, Preston, what did you think about the match?
I thought
The
it was
Big Show interference, the Big Show's 200th heel turn, and everything like that.
that man bipolar in the mug. But
Yo,
it was a great match. Amazing match. I agree with you. I agree with the whole thing with King and Booker T. You don't need 5
oh
commentators for one
God,
match.
that was cringe.
It was so cringy, but I mean,
The New Day, at least they're funny on this. They're funny with it when they do it. Like, oh my God.
yeah, that was like
Yeah,
a
go
forced
ahead.
nostalgic moment. But other than that, the match was really good. And
Yo, that was an
like we
awesome
both
match,
said
bro.
earlier, it would have been cool if it was Randy, but I'm cool with it being the Big Show. Like at least they giving him something to do right now.
Yeah,
And I feel like like you said, this feud isn't gonna last that long. I think it's gonna transition into the Bar versus the Usos at some point. So we'll see what happens.
the bar, yo, and I can't wait.
Yeah,
Like
I can't wait for
that
that.
is going to be awesome.
Yeah, I can't wait for
That
that.
is going to be awesome. And I think that's another reason why they took the titles off of New Day
Mm-hmm.
to start that feud, because the Usos have been kind of gone for a little bit. Like I think they purposely did that to give them a break,
Yeah,
because
from each other.
they've been running strong on SmackDown for like the past 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
like really strong as as the tag team unit that's been holding SmackDown down before the New Day came in.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's a well needed break. They needed a break, and I think that's what WWE did, is gave them pretty much a break.
Yeah, I was glad
You know
to
what I
see
mean?
the Usos too. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like I was surprised. Like I never seen them in a long time because we kind of didn't. So I was happy to see them because they're great.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, but yeah, fantastic match. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to our main event of the evening. We had the returning Rey Mysterio versus my man Shinsuke Nakamura. Um, but yeah, I thought this was a good match. I think this match, what hurt this match was time.
Exactly.
I didn't think they didn't have enough time. I think for what they had, it was good. And what they did, it was good. I knew Ray was gonna win, but I also feel like the reason why I knew Ray was gonna win, because I think Shinsuke is gonna screw him out of that tournament. I think they're gonna start a feud between him and Shinsuke.
Oh, so you don't think he's gonna go all the way?
No, I think Shinsuke is going to screw him out of that tournament because he lost to Ray, and I think that's gonna piss him off. And I think either the next match or the match after, Shinsuke is gonna screw Ray. Ray's gonna be going against a heel, whether it's a Miz or whoever, and Nakamura's gonna screw him, and they're gonna start that feud for the United States title, in which I actually really want to see that. I think that would be a great feud, and I think they'll have great matches. So I definitely can't wait. So Preston, what did you think about the match and everything?
I thought it was a great match, man, and I was actually surprised Randy didn't interfere. But
we thought we
I
thought we
thought
could have
that for
another
sure.
arm,
I
bro.
was like, man, it's weird because it's like the match
Oh my
the
god.
match that we wanted him to interfere in, he didn't, and then
Yeah.
the one that we kind of thought he was going to, he didn't either. So it was like, all
Yeah,
right,
because you kind of thought he would have attacked Ray
yeah,
to maybe start that whole feud, or like we mentioned earlier, that would have been awesome if that wasn't Big Show that helped them, and it's Orton that helped them.
yeah,
He has a plan and a goal to take out the New Day, but he would actually say, "I know that I can't do it by myself."
yeah, exactly. And he's just
Like-
using them so he can attack the other three.
And that would have been awesome. Like I would have loved that, dude.
That would have been a great
fantastic.
faction. But overall, like you said, man, it was a great match. I was happy to see Rey Mysterio back. One thing that I wanted to see, and once again, guys, this doesn't take away from the match, and I'm not saying that this is just me saying because it's SmackDown 1000. I thought it would have been cool if Rey Mysterio would have wore something that kind of like paid homage to Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah,
like a shirt
yeah.
or something designed on his pants. That would have been dope.
Or
and had him
they
do a
coulda-
frog splash
or
in the
coulda-
match.
Or they could have gave him a lowrider.
Something like that. But
Yeah.
even without it, it was still a great match. That thing he did when he slid through the ropes and landed on.
That was dope.
That was some. I haven't seen nothing since like Super Mario World that looked like something like that. That was something
Yeah, that was hella dope, bro.
That was dope.
Was a hella dope. Because it was so smooth. He just slid and then landed like a splash on Nakamura on the outside. Like that was hella dope.
And this man's 40 something years old, or I think he's just 40.
Bro, he looks like in the one of the best shapes of his career since WCW.
This guy, man, He
He looks like Ray from WCW.
He do, man. He looks great, man. Great match, man. I'm glad Ray's back. I'm so happy about that. And yeah.
And then guys, after the match we had Undertaker come out. We're not gonna really talk about that because we've seen the Undertaker plenty of times now. Who cares?
Put him down like a dog.
This is one of the nostalgia things that just don't need to happen anymore.
Yeah.
I respect the Undertaker. I respect his career. He is a legend and will go down as a legend. But go away.
Mm-hmm. Please.
Go away.
Please
go away. I don't know. We don't want to see you in the ring. You can't wrestle anymore.
Yeah, man. He gotta let it go, man. And that whole segment, it took him like 45 minutes to get down the ramp. I was like,
bro,
oh my
I don't want to see my grandfather wrestle.
Bro, he needs one of them automated scooters like they be having at Walmart when you first walk in. That's what he needs to get. Like that, he takes so long to get down that ramp, bro. It's crazy.
Man, it's getting ridiculous now, man. Like I really hope this DX versus Brothers of Destruction thing is it. That's it. Like go away,
please.
Kane, go be a mayor. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, what is
Bye.
he doing, bro? How you gonna run again? They gonna use this against him, bro. Like this guy be here smacking people with chairs and stuff. He want to be y'all mayor?
Like, yo, it's ridiculous. But anyway, guys, this was a great episode of SmackDown Live, the SmackDown 1000 show. Now we're gonna go ahead and get our grades. Preston Brown, what is your grade for SmackDown 1000?
SmackDown 1000, I will give it a A. Actually, I thought it was really, really good.
Absolutely.
For what it was, it was a great celebration. Even though there were some things in there I wish they should have did, but. Given 2 hours, bro, what can you do? What can you do with 2 hours? To be honest with you, I couldn't figure out what to do.
Yeah.
But I like.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Because of they had such great nostalgia moments. I don't think there was a bad segment at all on this show. Mm-hmm. I thought everything was good all around, and we had a great, phenomenal tag team title match. The Edge moment, the Evolution moment gave me goosebumps. The opening segment, to me personally, you guys and Preston might say it's a little biased, but I'm gonna give SmackDown A+ because
I'm not mad at that.
I loved it. Yeah, I loved it so much, and for a show, it's very hard for WWE to do things that's gonna give me goosebumps anymore. Mm-hmm. And they managed to do that twice.
Yeah. In
one show, and that was just awesome. It was pleasantly surprising, and it was awesome. I didn't think that Evolution segment was going to be as good as it was.
Me either.
I really didn't think so.
And remember when I kept saying, like, Undisputed Era is like one of those rare groups I want to hang out with? Like, when I'm 40, Evolution, that's that group I want to hang out with.
Yes, I want to hang out with them dudes.
Like, we go sit at the bars, just talk about, like,
absolutely.
Old stuff.
Because other than Triple H, you know the other three got a lot of poos.
Yeah.
Because they used to talk about it a lot. Like, they used to talk about it a lot. But Bautista's known for being a hoe backstage. That's number one. Yeah, he's known for that. Bro. We all know about Ric Flair. We don't even mention him because he ain't ashamed to mention that.
Oh yeah, but didn't he say he smashed somebody? I forgot who he said it was. It was some singer.
Yeah, and he said he smashed over 10,000 women. Like, whoa, like
Jesus Christ.
I don't know how Ric Flair escaped from not. You know what? Never mind.
He did that during the Magic Johnson era. God
exactly.
Dang. That's that white privilege, boy.
On that note, this has been the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. This has been our SmackDown 1000 review. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, guys. Support. And very, very soon, guys, we're going to have our women's wrestling discussion as well as our preview to WWE Evolution All Women's pay-per-view, and we're gonna have a special guest on the show. Her name is Chelsea. She's going to be our special guest, and she has a very, very interesting take on the whole women's evolution, on women's wrestling, and it's gonna be awesome to get to those topics. So stay tuned, guys. Stay in tune with the podcast. I'm Carmine. That's Preston Brown.
Yep.
Peace.
Peace.